Hi friends! Welcome back to Lost Without a Plan as we plan the week of January 9th through 15th in my Plum Paper Vertical Priorities Planner. Today I pulled a couple of mildliners in gray and dark blue, and I got a color dot single in oatmeal. And then I have this beautiful kit from Cactus Paper Company called GWENYTH. I have some full boxes. I love the anemones and the cotton stakes here. And then we also have some functional boxes and some swipes, some scripts, and a couple of journal washies, some date headers, glitter headers, and the numbers. So if that sounds like fun, hit the like button and I'll meet you back here in a second. Okay guys, while I get started on this, I wanted to have some full transparency. I did start this plan with me before I left for my cousin's funeral, and it is now Wednesday when I am doing this voiceover. I'll explain more about that in a little bit. I was just adding my ever-changing plans menu box to the top, and here I am putting some journal washi at the top and the bottom. I do love this slate blue color, and it looks beautiful with the colors for this month. So as I was saying, on Sunday I had my cousin's memorial service in Northern California, and not sure if you guys heard, but we had a serious rainstorm in California this past week, and I went to the service, and then the next day I met my aunt for breakfast. And while we were at breakfast, we got an emergency alert saying, "Do not travel unless you are fleeing danger." So obviously that startled me. And my aunt is a driving instructor, so she ended up canceling her driving lessons for that day, and we made the best of it. We went to her house and she made some yummy soup for us. And the original message from the emergency system said that it was going to be clear by 4:45. And so I had decided that we would just head home after that. And then at 4:45, we got yet another notice saying that it would be overnight. So I ended up staying a whole nother night. That was totally unplanned, but it's okay. We made the best of it. Violet called it our little adventure. She liked that we were able to visit our family and friends along the way and have more time than we had expected, and I agree. So as you can see, I'm just using the glitter headers here to make my own little washi, piecing it together, and I'm really liking how this is turning out here. I'm just highlighting my headers with my markers, and I'm going to start putting in these date headers here. Now the Wednesday fit perfectly, but all the other ones will need to be trimmed just a smidge. So we ended up heading home on Tuesday morning, and when I GPS'd it, it said that the freeways were done. Obviously I did not push it all the way through, because in all actuality the 101 was closed completely, and the GPS ended up sending me 2 hours north to go south. So it was definitely an adventure, guys. I do not recommend flooding visits to family. But it was a lot of fun. We actually made the best of it. And since it took me past Bakersfield, which is totally on the other side, we got to visit another friend while we were out and about. It ended up being a very nice trip, and we enjoyed our time with our family. So here I'm going to, I have to put in my classes for Pilates, and I'm going to use these beautiful brush strokes, and I'm going to use this weekend banner since I really like her weekend banners because they're small, unlike most of them that go over 2 whole sections. Works perfect for my layout. So I'm just using a couple of these scripts here: grocery shopping, laundry, time to plan, and I have a little car for my road trip. I had planned to come home that day, but that didn't happen. It's okay. The best laid plans. And I drew little smoke coming out of the back of the car. Isn't that funny? I had my boxer check-in, which I actually did get done, although most of the other plans got moved a little bit. It's okay. But I did miss dance this day, and school. Thankfully, our teacher had sent us home with some schoolwork when she found out we were going to the service, so she was able to keep up enough to not be too behind. And this is not today because there's no school today. Now I'm just popping in the book that I had planned on reading this week. I ended up not starting this one because while we were stranded, I got news that the new Prince Harry book, Spare, had been released, so I downloaded that Audible and had listened to it the whole way while Violet took a nap because she was very tired. So I'm not quite done with the Spare yet, but it's definitely a really good book, and I recommend all of you to take a look at it. I have a leaders meeting on Thursday, and this is just for my film schedule here. Just popping in. We have a Rogue 3. There's a Rogue 3. I'm just popping in the leftover boxes, just wherever I can put them. This kit's so beautiful, so I want to use as much as I can. I'm using the pattern boxes as a little depth here and there. I'm going to put this vertical here and overlay the leader meeting. Now, anemones are one of my favorite flowers. They're these white flowers with the black centers. They are just so pretty. Checking in with my weekly actions here and seeing what things I can throw in and where. I have my book already placed, and right here I'm just going to add my videos for the week. This is my Moxie setup video where you see me setting up my booklet that you see below, and then I have this plan with me for Saturday, and I had planned on doing my walk on Monday, but that did not happen. I'll catch on next week. I had planned on checking into my subscriptions for Google and Amazon, but I will probably try to do that over the weekend. And I have declutter, and really I just need to take down my Christmas stuff. So that is my goal for this weekend, to clear the Christmas, because I've just been so busy the last 2 weeks. And I had hoped to get a manicure this day, but obviously that did not happen either. Adding in my film schedule, I used this freebie from CactusPaperCo with the important, and then these are from Crafty Penguin Plans. Craft Penguin Planner. I always get that wrong. Okay, and I think that is it for this plan with me. I'm loving this quote at the top. Today is another chance to get better by GWENYTH. I'm just taking a last look through my stickers to see if I missed anything, and I think I'm all set. Thank you so much for planning with me today, and I hope to see you again next week. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.